Specialty Rocks is a super classy pacer who is a winner of almost $750,000. The son of Rocknroll Hanover has competed 194 times with 55 wins, 34 seconds, and 19 thirds. He's also a certified champion, having taken a world record as the fastest 4-year-old gelding on a 5/8 mile track at Pocono in 1:48.3. The now 11-year-old has been a regular in our top classes for several years, but we haven't seen him compete in the first state since last fall. I saw Specialty Rocks was in to qualify at Harrington Raceway this past week and was eager to get the scoop on his return to the racetrack.
Joe, Specialty Rocks hasn't even raced since the end of September. What's the deal?
Well, he spends a lot of time out in the field. In fact, he has a love affair with one of my other mares, Nice Trip. And for the last at least 3 years, they're inseparable. Whenever one is out, the other one has to go out. And they get along great, and they've had a great relationship. But I guess it was around last September, put him out in the field like normal. He was acting perfectly fine. We went to bring him in, and he had trouble walking back in. And I guess they played just a little bit too hard. And he ended up hurting himself. He hurt a muscle up in his back and required a lot of time, more than anything else. He just needed time. But unfortunately for that, and for him, that meant he had to have stall rest while Nice Trip was still out in the field. And it was 3 months of torture for Specialty and for us in the barn, because he couldn't understand why he couldn't be out with his girlfriend, and he just drove us all crazy. Fortunately, after about 3 months of stall rest and slow jogging, he's back healthy again, back good, ready to go.
Now, if he is qualifying today, what is the process?
The thing is with him is he takes very good care of himself on the track, which means he takes forever. It's a good half hour to take Specialty out on the track and jog him, because he jogs at his rate, whatever speed he wants to go. And personally, I don't have the patience for it, so I can't, in the morning, I can't jog him. I have to have Kyle Walters, my second trainer, normally jogs him, because my mind is going too fast to sit behind Specialty for half an hour in the morning. So anyway, because of that, he's probably going to need maybe even a couple qualifiers, because, like I said, he just kind of does things kind of slow. But I really would not be surprised to see him come back to the level that he was before, because he's just that kind of horse.
It's funny if he's so laid back and slow jogging. I mean, it's funny because he's a fast horse.
Yes, he's very game. He's a very, very game horse. And anybody that's seen him race, they kind of know his style. If he's sitting back far and he's not in contention, he kind of goes along for the ride. But if he gets close and he knows he has a chance to win, he's got tremendous desire, tremendous.
Now, you started training him back in 2015. So what has he meant for you and your stable?
He's been everybody's kind of favorite. Everybody's the kind of horse you walk by, you got to walk over and give him a treat or just give him a pat on the neck. And he's always has his head out, looking at what's going on in the barn, but especially for Nice Trip, his love of his life.
Thanks, Joe. And if you're wondering how Specialty Rocks did in his qualifier, he was great, winning easily in 1:57.2 with Alan Davis driving. Like Joe mentioned, the pacer may come back and qualify again before heading into a pari-mutuel event. But either way, his return to our first state half-mile racetrack is highly anticipated. To get psyched up for the return of Specialty Rocks, let's check out a win from Harrington Raceway right before his injury. We're going back to September 17th, 2018 for this one.
They're off. Daimir off the lead. Proper one farther out. Specialty Rocks with in-force toward the inside. The race into the first turn. Daimir is up to get the lead. Proper one ranges up on the outside. That's Specialty Rocks with the rail away fourth in force. Another 2 lanes. I'm keeping this guy, followed by High Sir, Big Secret, and Prince of the Forest. Up the back stretch. Proper one on the outside is up to get the lead briefly, I assume. Daimir is back to second, but will retake, I think. They go by the opening quarter, 26-3 into the far turn. Here comes Daimir to the outside. Proper one back to second, happy to be there. It's another 2 or 3 lengths back. Specialty Rocks got away in third, racing fourth in force. I'm keeping this guy away fifth. Another 2.5 to High Sir, way back is Big Secret, followed by Prince of the Forest. They come over toward the half Daimir. Back on top is 2 lengths. Proper one racing second. That's Specialty Rocks in third in front of In Force. Coming to the outside, I'm keeping this guy. Following will be High Sir. 5 lengths to Big Secret, and at the end, Prince of the Forest. 55 seconds around the turn, once again toward the back stretch. Daimir and Proper one. Coming to the outside is Specialty Rocks from third. In Force inside, right alongside comes I'm keeping this guy. High Sir follows. They race up the back stretch toward 3/4 Daimir, a 2-length lead. Daimir, Specialty Rocks takes over second, dropping back Proper one. I'm keeping this guy races on the outside of In Force, who's trapped. Then it's High Sir, 123 and 4/5 Daimir. Specialty Rocks is outside, about a length back, a little bit more. Coming toward the top of the stretch, Daimir. Dropping in there, Specialty Rocks, and way back, I'm keeping this guy. Farther out is a 3-wide High Sir. They come off the turn, Daimir. Daimir by 2 lengths in mid-stretch. Specialty Rocks, another try on the outside. Specialty Rocks is coming after Daimir. Specialty Rocks.
Specialty Rocks is impressive in 152-1 with Tim Tetrick in the bike for owners William Sarton and Mark Salerno and trainer Joe Hunderfunt Jr. This effort was last year, and even this year, as an 11-year-old, you'd never know it. He acts and performs as if he's half that age. Post Time is looking forward to seeing this standout standardbred back in action at Harrington Raceway.